Well, good morning, everybody. It's Barb Katie again. I'm so glad to be with you and looking forward to sharing what I've been thinking about out loud with all of you today. Uh, as I focused on adding another letter to my personal positive vocabulary list today, from all the letters in the alphabet, the letter F popped up to add to my PPV list. Could you get out your list to add your fabulous words and include them in the comments below after we're done talking? We're building a framework of positivity to help us through the rough spots while living our best lives. Among the thousands from which to choose, the first F word that came to mind was feelings. Over the weekend, I heard from quite a few of my friends that have been struggling lately. We have those times when it seems just to be that our plate of life is way too full, and that seemed to be the case this weekend for a lot of us. Uh, they had shared that they had found a few flaws in their plans that needed fixing, and they needed to make some adjustments. Such tweaks probably are not final uh, because this process is always fluid. Most of us seem to go with the flow most of the times, adapting as we need, choosing the path of least resistance when making changes is often the better course. Uh, if we make it too hard for ourselves, we may quit before we even get started. When assessing each day, some are fantastic, but some seem like they were failures. I don't know if you've had that experience or not, but I certainly have. Frequently, food factors into the equation as a self-medication to help deal with feelings we're having that have arisen on how to handle and process the day and to get through it. This can really be unhelpful as a coping tool, which results in frustration. Confidence in ourselves may become a bit fragile. Chatting with my friends and family, I found myself responding when asked how I was doing. Fine. I'm just fine. That may not be the case at all. I may actually feel like I'm failing to make progress, and I may be frustrated by some recent choices that I have made. Uh, so, responding in that manner, I'm fine, isn't really helpful. I know I must be fully honest in order for those in my mutual support team to be able to give me the encouragement and caring that I truly need. They really cannot read minds well. Uh, it's amazing, isn't it, that they can't read your thoughts? I have found that forbidding certain foods is not always my best choice for re-establishing a functional path that is workable for me. For me, the more a food is restricted, the more fabulously delicious it seems to be. A fresh start, focusing on the positive and finding out what works, as well as a new path through the forest of food choices, might be what I really need to work on. When I try to set up blocks or barriers around a certain food, it just becomes so much more attractive in my mind. I don't know why that is, but I have learned that that is one of the thinking processes that I actually need work on. What function have I assigned to some foods? Uh, I know, for example, if I'm sick, I tell myself I need chicken noodle soup. That heals everything. It's much better than penicillin. Whether that's actually true or not, I don't know, but I think it is related to the fact that that chicken noodle soup is actually to the comfort and care my mother always gave me when I was sick. And I think some foods get tied into uh, memories of a lifetime and become quite powerful in providing solace and comfort. Do facts support a desire for a little serotonin rush that you get when you eat something sugary to elevate a feel-good feeling? Yeah, I think they do. And maybe that's what you're wanting is something to elevate your spirits, not necessarily has to be sugary or chocolate, but you have the association of a lifetime that you're dealing with in how you handle certain food choices. Even the old commercial, nothing says lovin' like something from the oven, speaks to the emotional connection many of us have. And it's not just psychological, it is also physiological because there's certain foods that do stimulate your brain in very particular ways. Does this become a vicious cycle in which I find myself beginning to spiral out of control? Sometimes, yeah, it's like I opened the floodgates and everything came pouring out. What can I do to put on the brakes, stop, and look at where I'm heading? How blessed I am that I have friends and family like you with whom I can talk. In addition to that, I have a wonderful mutual support group, uh, like this group, that we are joining in a common journey together. Uh, why do I try so often to tough it out on my own when someone extends a hand offering help? I need to grasp firmly the hands that are offered, and I must act as my own best friend. I need to forgive myself when I mess up, and at some point in time, it seems, most of us mess up. The trick is to learn from it, not let us define us irreparably, and to move forward. I found a four-leaf clover this morning while walking before I came in to talk to you. And I paused to pick it up so I could press it and add it to a tiny little collection of four-leaf clovers that I've gathered through the years. They remind me that hope, faith, and joy are always there for us to use. This renewed my feelings of positivity for my future. I am free to focus on enjoying my life. Freedom of choice allows me to eat my favorite foods in moderation, to have fun every day, to be flexible and active, to forgive myself when I mess up. And that's very important for all of us. A dear friend shared with me that she focuses on feeling fantastic and having a fabulous day every morning when she wakes up. Freedom of choice grants us that power in our own lives. My focus decides the direction of my day. I smile right now as I recall a favorite saying of one of my friends uh, who says, "Your day proceeds as your mouth is turned." And she chooses to smile every day as she faces the new beginning. So, my focus as does yours, decides the direction of our days. And let's focus on feeling fantastic, flourishing, and flying like an eagle, as my friend says, each and every day when we wake up. I choose focus for my personal positive vocabulary today. I'm really excited to find out what word you choose. Keep empowering yourself each day and stay focused on your goals. Please take a moment to record the word or words from the letter F uh, in your personal positive vocabulary list and share that word or words with us in the comments below. For now, stay focused. Take care. See you later. Bye bye.